The Women Premier League has never had a sponsor, has never had prize money. Courtesy to your intervention through Cape Media, there were sponsors for the FIFA series, which was again the first women FIFA tournament in the world. The first ever, the inaugural FIFA women tournament in the world was hosted in Kenya. And that is no mean feat. We were able to mobilize resources that enabled the WPL to now get prize money for the first time in our local league. So women football is on the rise. You're performing very well, and we are going to support you all the way. During this WAFCON, Your Excellency, we also have 3 referees from Kenya who will be participating at the WAFCON. We have Peter Waweru, Josephine Wanjiru, and Elizabeth Njoroge, who will be at the WAFCON competitions this month and next month, as well as the competition goes into August. Congratulations to all of you. Your Excellency, today there's something that is very close to our heart, and it's something I want to speak about passionately. For very long, since independence, Kenya has never prioritized sports, and that's a fact. This is the first administration under your presidency, the first government that has invested considerable amounts of resources into development of sports infrastructure. Since independence, we've never witnessed this. Over 30 facilities, sports facilities across the country are being built today. And Your Excellency, as you build that hardware, as you build these facilities across in every county, they will mean little if there's no software to operate in that hardware. And the software is the leagues and competitions at the grassroots. It is the leagues at the top, the Sport Pesa League. And yesterday, I witnessed you supporting Migori. Migori is one of the community clubs that is now coming from county to the nationals, to the Sport Pesa League, the top league in the country. We have 2 other teams. Mombasa United is now coming to the Premier League, to the Sport Pesa League. You have 3KFC from Embu also coming to the top league. We have more community clubs coming to the top league. So as Your Excellency, you're building this infrastructure as a federation, together with the government. And I wish to thank my brother CS Salim Vuria and PS Elijah, and my brother Ibrahim, I saw him somewhere here from the Sports Fund, for the work that they have put in to support the federation. The CS has been in the front line to build FKF and to help us achieve our objectives. I want to speak directly to the millions of youth out there in the rest of the country. His Excellency the President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, has built the facilities for us. There is no other government that has invested in creative economy for the youth. Millions and millions of you will be touched directly by this. It is a unique moment in our history that we are seeing this kind of development in creative economy sector and in the sports sector. And I give you assurances, Your Excellency, that today we will do everything in our power to ensure that the software is right, that we commercialize the sport and bring resources to the pockets of our footballers across this nation. Mine is to say hongera to the Starlets, hongera to the junior Starlets for what you have achieved. We are behind you 100%. We will be with you along this journey, and we want to make these qualifications the norm. It is not going to be a unique situation moving forward. This will be the norm for us to continue succeeding. AFCON is around the corner, 2027. We are preparing Harambee Stars. We will put everything behind them as well, with your support, Your Excellency. And for me, my only request is, as we build the software as well, we also have a little bit of hardware request. I inherited a shell of an institution. Everybody knows this. It's not a secret. And we are trying to renovate our offices to give some dignity to our working environment. And if there's anything that can be done in that regard, as we support the teams, we would like some support to build our institution by giving dignity to our offices. So any support we can get in that regard, we'll be very grateful. With those very few remarks, I say thank you very much. May God bless you. May God continue to give you the wisdom to continue investing in sports, and to the youth all over this country, Please, this is your moment. Grab it, let's run with it. Millions of us can make that difference. So let's not lose this opportunity. Thank you very much. God bless you all.
It is now my honor to invite the Cabinet Secretary for Youth Affairs, Creative Economy and Sports, Honorable Salim Mvurya. Makofi kwake tafadhali. Welcome, Waziri.
Your Excellency, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya, the PS, FKF President and all delegations, the captains of the two teams, honorable members of Parliament, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Your Excellency, in the midst, we have members of Parliament who have been very, very supportive and very giving inspiration to the team. Allow me, Your Excellency, to donate 1 minute to their team leader, Honorable Irene Mayaka, just to come here and say a few words.
Thank you very much, Waziri. Your Excellency, Mr. President, allow me to ride on the protocol that has already been established. Good morning, everyone. First, before I say anything, please let me allow my colleagues to stand up so that they may be recognized. We have Honorable Beatrice Elachi, MP for Dagoretti. We have Honorable Fatuma Mohammed, Women Rep for Migori. We have the Senator Hamida Kibwana, nominated Senator, Senator Tabitha, nominated Senator Mutinda, Honorable Esther Passaris, the Women Rep for Nairobi, and Senator Karen Nyamu, nominated Senator. Your Excellency, first of all, is to thank you. As everyone has said, we have never had a president who has given so much. For us who are in the sports fraternity, the fans, the players, the whole country, we really, really appreciate you. And it is no surprise that we have our two women teams actually representing us. To the Junior Starlets and the Harambee Starlets, my young sisters, congratulations. You have made this country proud. We continue to support you. And Your Excellency, I remember when Junior Starlets first went to the World Cup, there was an issue of some of them who were in grade 9 and in Form 4 who were not able to, who had to get permission to be able to do special examinations. And I hope that will also be done for them when they go for the World Cup in October, that they will not be affected and that they'll have special exams to participate. Secondly, Your Excellency, is to thank FKF for what they have done for the sports fraternity in this country, and also the technical teams for the two teams. Your Excellency, as FKF President had said, he spoke about the Women League, and they've had a lot of issues. The Women League is not very well sponsored, and we'd really like for them to have sponsorship. But also, Your Excellency, yesterday when you were receiving Migori, the youth team, there was outcry from the National Super League winners, the Shabana Starlets and the Madari, because they've also been promoted. And Your Excellency, unajua kucheza kama wewe. Wale wasichana pia wachezewe kama vile unajua. And then also, Your Excellency, as members of Parliament, there are a lot of regulations. We've spoken a lot with FKF where they need our support, and we are always at hand as members of Parliament, and you know this, to ensure that we support your administration so that we do the best for the sports of this country. And speaking of regulation and bills, Your Excellency, I did sponsor a sports amendment bill that seeks to criminalize match fixing and match manipulation in Kenya, because what we want is to have sports integrity. And I know you're a big supporter of sports integrity. That bill is currently at the second reading, and I know when we go back, we will make sure that it actually goes through so that you are sent to it and we support sports integrity. Having said that, Your Excellency, vile wasichana wamesema, wekelea mawe. Wewe unajua kucheza kama wewe. And I just want to assure the nation and even the people who are watching us, Your Excellency, that because of the good work that you keep doing, because of the development agenda that you have, I assure you that we'll keep supporting your administration na tutam inakuja. Asanteni sana.
Your Excellency, today is a very, very historic moment where you have taken leadership to host our girls, and our girls have done this country proud by qualifying for key international tournaments. Your Excellency, I have watched them play, and I was there on Sunday, and I could see the inspiration and the hard work and the tact and the strategic retreat they did in the second half, which then bore fruit. So I think, Your Excellency, you have brought a lot of honor and dignity to sports, because you always give an opportunity to sportsmen and women, to come to State House. And truly, Your Excellency, sports is a strategic enabler for the bottom-up economic transformation agenda. And that is why before you, from a humble beginning, the two girls have earned a place in the high table. This is not a mean feat. It demonstrates also their hard work, and it demonstrates your enabling environment for them to realize their potential. Your Excellency, these girls and the technical teams here have proved that if you believe in yourself and you believe in your country, you can go places. And this message should go to the naysayers, those who keep propagating, profiling this country negatively. We have before you, Your Excellency, girls from diverse communities who are united through sports, who are profiling our country, not just here, but also abroad. And therefore, this is the spirit, Your Excellency, that we want to work with. And I want to assure you, as a ministry, we will continue to implement with speed the directions on infrastructure, but also to reform policies and legislation to make sports a source of livelihood. And that is why, Your Excellency, I want to thank the members of Parliament sitting before you. They are not in any committee within sports, but they have volunteered their time, their resources to inspire these girls. So, Your Excellency, just also to say that as a Minister of Sports, we are already working with the Minister of Education through the Kenya Academy of Sports to ensure that we get the talents from the grassroots. When there are school competitions, we always have scouts who also identify the talents that can be illuminated to the national level. So, Your Excellency, we want to thank you. And this is the first time that we have a leadership that is very, very clear on matters of talent development. And that is why we also want to rally all Kenyans to support His Excellency the President as we build the youth to realize their potential. So, Your Excellency, with those many remarks, I wish to ask all of us to stand as we usher in His Excellency the President to make his remarks. Asante sana, Your Excellency, na tutaendelea kukuunga mkono ili vipawa viweze kuwa ndio maisha ya hawa vijana.
Thank you very much, Salim. Please, let's take our seats. Na asanteni sana na karibuni. Our two coaches, members of the technical bench, my dear Harambee Starlets and Junior Starlets, let me remind you of what you have just accomplished, in case you are not fully sunk in. You have qualified for the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup for the second time in history. Congratulations, Junior Starlets. Pongezi. And for our Harambee Starlets, you have qualified to participate in WAFCON. Again, congratulations. You are going to Morocco to wear the colors of Kenya on the biggest stage in world football. There is no greater honor for any sportsman or woman than representing your motherland before the world. Congratulations. The people of Kenya, I must say, are incredibly proud of you. Congratulations. Equally, I want to congratulate the Harambee Starlets, who also are here with us, as I have said, for qualifying for the 2026 Women Africa Cup of Nations, which takes place again in Morocco from the 25th of July to 16th August 2026. The country is truly proud of your achievements, and we shall be cheering you on as you represent us at the continental level. As you head to Morocco to represent our nation, you carry the hopes and the pride of every Kenyan. And we wish you every success on this journey. I want to tell you why this morning matters not only to me, but also to every Kenyan and every Kenyan watching. Extraordinary achievements are rarely born from extraordinary circumstances. They are born from ordinary people who simply refuse to surrender when the odds are against them. Let us go back to Sunday. At Nyayo Stadium, because it tells us everything about who junior starlets are. At halftime, the junior starlets were 1 goal down to South Africa. The stadium was tense. The nation was anxious. Coach Cheche, I am sure, noted that. In those first few minutes, the atmosphere was intimidating for everyone. Many teams in that position would have retreated, but you didn't. In the 71st minute, Gaudensha Maloba, a round of applause for her, a young girl from Lindi, here in Kibra, scored the equalizer that changed the direction of the match. From that moment, you did not merely recover, you took control. Won 3-1 on the day and completed a 5-1 aggregate victory and booked your place at FIFA World Cup. That goal carries a lesson far greater than football. It reminds us that when young people are given an opportunity and trusted to perform, they often rise beyond every expectation. Gaudensha rose to the occasion, and I want every young girl watching from all corners of Kenya to know that one day it could be them. There is another story that deserves to be told. Elizabeth Opio, you are only 16 years old and a grade 9 student at Onding Junior Secondary School in Game, down in Siaya. Every day, you balance your education with football and athletics, competing in both the 200 and the 400 meters. Look at that. There is school on one side, there is football on another side, and there is athletics somewhere. Your journey reminds us that excellence has no age and that discipline in classroom and discipline on playing field reinforces each other. Elizabeth and Gaudentia are not exceptions. They represent every one of you seated here today, and you are a living proof that Kenya's future is full of promise. None of this, however, happens without leadership. Coach Cheche, tumpigie makofi huyo, and your assistant coaches and your technical bench, congratulations for the leadership you have demonstrated. And my coach here, where is the other good coach here? My dear sister, congratulations again, tumpigie makofi, and your assistant coaches and your technical bench for providing extraordinary leadership. Today, the nation salutes you. You have achieved something no Kenyan football coach, man and woman, has ever achieved. You have guided a national team to FIFA World Cup twice. On behalf of the people of Kenya, nasema asante. I equally applaud every member of the technical bench, the trainers, physiotherapists, and support staff. You are the unsung heroes behind the scenes. 2 years ago, in the Dominican Republic, you faced England, North Korea, and Mexico. Although you lost to England and North Korea, you defeated Mexico, a country with a proud football tradition and previous World Cup successes. This time, this time, I challenge you to aim higher. Aim to qualify from the group stages. Believe that you can compete with anyone FIFA places before you. I know you will. Na mumesema ya kwamba mkicheza kama nyinyi, na mimi nitafanya nini? Nitacheza kama mimi. Sasa, tugawane hivyo. Nyinyi mkicheza kama nyinyi, I promise you, mimi nitacheza kama mimi. So, twende namna hiyo. Like many of you, I have been following the ongoing FIFA World Cup with very great interest, by the way. One story has particularly inspired me. Cape Verde, a nation of barely 600,000 people, stood shoulder to shoulder with some of football's biggest names, including Spain, Uruguay, and Argentina. They reminded the world that courage can neutralize reputation and belief can overcome pedigree. I want you girls to carry this lesson with you. To every girl watching us from Game in Siaya, Kibra in Nairobi, Amalemba in Kakamega, Tarbach in Wajir, Bamba in Kilifi, or from Lokichar in Turkana, hear this clearly. Where you come from does not determine where you can go. Talent is not confined to big cities. Greatness is not reserved for a privileged few. It can emerge from every village, every school, every county. Dream boldly, work relentlessly, and when opportunity comes, be ready. Ladies and gentlemen, this achievement is not an accident, and it must not be a one-off, as we have been told here. We must make it the usual rather than the exception. Nations that consistently excel in sports invest in young people long before the world knows their names. That is exactly what Kenya is doing. At the grassroots, more than 10,000 young athletes are currently enrolled in structured development programs run through our schools, county governments, and the Kenya Academy of Sports. Elizabeth Opio, Gaudentia Maloba, and Brenda Awor are products of that deliberate investment. They were identified through the Kenya Schools Sports Association and Kenya Academy of Sports holiday camps. Sorry. We are equally investing in the people who produce champions. More than 6,000 coaches, trainers, physiotherapists, and sports administrators have undergone specialized capacity building programs through the Kenya Academy of Sports and our national federations. On sports infrastructure, Talanta Sports City, the Raila Odinga Stadium in Nairobi is now 95% complete. Across the country, we are building another 32 modern stadia designed to be far more than sports venues. They will serve as centers of training, innovation, and economic opportunity, equipped with high-quality playing fields, health facilities, digital hubs, innovation centers, meeting spaces, restaurants, and retail outlets. Our commitment goes beyond infrastructure. Last year alone, the government of Kenya spent 4.5 billion Kenya shillings to support our national teams, covering accommodation, kits, allowances, and logistics so that our athletes can train and compete in dignity. To our junior starlets, very soon you will walk onto a football pitch in Morocco. The Kenyan flag will be played. And just before kickoff, each one of you will place your hand over the badge on your jersey. Our national anthem will be played. In that moment, remember this, that badge is bigger than football. It carries the dreams of millions of Kenyans. It carries the pride of an entire nation. Go and make history once again. Mutafanya hivyo? Beverly, mko tayari? Mko tayari, eh? Very good. Manamali, are you ready? Or the WAFCON? Mtafanya bidii? Very good. Nimewasikiza kwa makini wakati mmezungumza hapa. As daughters of this nation, as our girls, and we are very, very proud of you. We are very, very proud of you. Nimewasikiza vile mmeongea, mumesema tuwashughulikie. Mumesema mambo matatu ya muhimu ambayo nimesikia. Mumezungumzia kuhusu mambo ya afya. Na mumesema mnataka kila mmoja wenu apate nafasi ya kuwa na bima ya afya. Na nakubaliana na nyinyi 100%. Katiba ya Kenya inasema katika sehemu ya 43, afya sio starehe ya wale wanaweza. Afya ni haki ya kila Mkenya. Na kwa sababu hivyo ndio tuko na program ya kuhakikisha kwamba hata wale ambao hawana uwezo mkubwa wa kifedha pia na wao afya yao, matibabu yao inasimamiwa na serikali ya Kenya. Therefore, I want to assure you as you step forward that you will have a cover that will cover everything, including the surgery that you have talked about. We will make sure. And not just for you, also make sure that every parent and every Kenyan has an opportunity for them and their medical cover through our universal health coverage to be covered. And that is the reason why today we have 31.7 million Kenyans registered in SHA. I want to encourage the people of our great nation to listen to Beverly so that we can all move together. You have also told me that some of you come from informal settlements, you know, and we all understand the indignity of living in informal settlements. There is no running water, there is no toilet, proper toilet. Sometimes you have to pay to use the toilet. There are no proper roads. There is no proper connection to electricity and all the other things. And that level of indignity dehumanizes people. And when I hear you say that you want us to get you out of the slums to proper and decent living conditions, it goes beyond what you're saying. You are saying something very, very profound. Not just you. No Kenyan should live in those kind of conditions. And it is the reason why we have done whatever we could to roll out the most comprehensive housing program in Kenya. So, Beverly and your team, it is not you that we want, and those who live in the slums, that we want to get you out of the slums. We want to get rid of the slums. Because no Kenyan deserves to live in squalor. So, vile umeniuliza, ndivyo tutafanya. Sio peke yake kuwaondoa ninyi vile mmeniuliza kutoka slums, lakini pia kuondoa kabisa slums yenyewe, so that pale tujenge manyumba ambayo itakuwa inatosha mwananchi wa Kenya kuishi mahali kuna maji, kuna stima, kuna barabara, kuna usafi, because that is the command we have from the Constitution of Kenya. And therefore, this morning, you've spoken to me beyond your circumstances. You are just reminding the nation that there are people who live in dehumanizing conditions, and we must do everything in our power. And I want to promise you, Beverly, as I promise every other Kenyan, that I will do my very best to make sure that we build as many houses as possible, and God willing, in the very near future, between 15 and 20 years, there will be nobody living in a slum. By God's grace. And finally, you have reminded me that vile tulifanya na wale wangwana wa Harambee Stars, tufanye hivyo. Si ndio? Sasa na nyinyi tutakubaliana vile tutatembea pamoja. Sawa? I want the Ministry of Sports, the CS is here, and your team to calibrate. You know, we need to tufanye deal na hawa warembo wetu. Wakifanya hivi, tunafanya hivi. Wakifanya hivi, tunafanya hivi. Muniandikie, alafu nikuje nipangane na wao. Sawa sawa? So, si mnajua hata wale jamaa tulipangana na wao. Niliwaambia mkisongesha namna hii, mimi nasongesha namna hii. Mkisongesha namna hii, Bwana President. So, utapanga vile tulipanga wale wengine. Sawa sawa? So, but you promise that you will do your best, right? And I want to promise you that I will be following, and I am very confident that millions of Kenyans will be following. So, asanteni sana. I know this was breakfast. We must not make it longer than this. Asanteni sana. All the other things have been done. I have been briefed by the PS, Elijah there, that all allowances have been paid, and we've made sure that whatever it is that is on the part of government has been done already. He tells me he has already paid out 33 million shillings to make sure that all of us are going the right direction. And if there will be any other additional issues, I will make sure that everybody is taken care of. If there is something that is still outstanding, we will make sure that everybody is taken care of. We want you to play not with a background that there is something outstanding. And I promise you that when all this is done, we will come back here and we will agree on how to go forward. Asanteni sana, God bless you, good luck, and I wish you well. Asante.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I'll request that you remain there just for the gifts so that we can now progress to breakfast. Let's take our seats, please. Allow me to invite the CS and FKF President to present the first, which is a CAF President's Outstanding Achievement Award 2025. This was, the award ceremony took place in Rabat, Morocco, and it is an award that was given by CAF specifically for upgrading stadiums, improving logistics, and co-hosting the Chan tournament, which Dr. Patrice Motsepe referred to as a historic success. So now this is the official presentation. Makofi tafadhali. This is an award from CAF, which was presented to His Excellency the President in absentia, but now the official presentation. Thank you, Your Excellency, for an outstanding job. Also, Your Excellency, we have awards of a jersey and a ball, and I request the two captains to kindly come and present that. The two captains to come and present a jersey and a ball for His Excellency that will be put somewhere so that as you're playing, he will look at it and remember that you are representing Kenya and flying the Kenyan flag high. Makofi tafadhali. We have a signed jersey there for His Excellency. A signed jersey and a ball. Wonderful. Mpira pia tafadhali tumpatie for that photo opportunity. Wonderful. Makofi. Thank you. Your Excellency, we may now progress to have breakfast, after which we shall do a brief photo session with all the teams. But first, let us... Oh, there's also another jersey. Oh, there's two jerseys. There's one for the Junior Starlets and Harambee Starlets. Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you, Your Excellency. We may now progress to have breakfast, and shortly after we'll have a brief